Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another week of PFC. Now, today we're going to be facing Xylo. Unfortunately, the actual match for PFC wasn't live, so I do apologise. I was hoping for it to be a live commentary. I do mention that in the episode, so I do apologise. But this is my team prep for Xylo. He's got a very powerful team. He's lead with Mega Scizor, Azumarill, Slowbro, Chansey, Haxorus. He's got Shaymin, Porygon Z, Golbat, Meloetta, Seismitoad, Crustle, Ampharos, Castform, and Clefairy. Now he's got a very, very scary team, and I'm not really happy about his team. I predicted him. He's going to bring his Mega Scizor. So he's very nimble, should we call it, Mega Scizor, and I'm going to do my best to hammer it down. So I'm just going to lead through my team, and I'm going to talk about who I brought and why. So first I brought Hercules, my Heracross. Now, my Pinsir. I don't know where Heracross came from there, but I brought Hercules, my Pinsir, my Mega Pinsir, running the same moveset as usual this week, with the close combat. Close combat mostly for the Chansey, if he decides to bring that. I don't think he will. I'm thinking he's going to bring the Porygon Z and the Shaymin. So Hercules is great for both of those mons. And we can do massive damage to even the Azumarill. Return actually has a chance to kill. It does, I think, about 96%. I can't remember when I ran the calcs. But it does do a lot of damage. Sorry, 81% minimum. So 81% minimum, 690-ish maximum. So that's a lot of damage, and then we can just quick attack and finish it off. So that's really nice. Hopefully that would kill it, and we don't have to take a Play Rough, because Play Rough hurts a lot. Next, I'm taking my Aggron. Aggron is there for the Haxorus. No, not the Haxorus. The Mega Scizor. That is our Mega Scizor wall. I didn't actually name him. I totally forgot, because it was a spare of the moment, and I totally forgot to name him. But he is a great wall. 3 Fire Punches. 3 Fire Punches actually KO Aggron. KO Mega Pinsir from Aggron. So that's why I put Fire Punch on him instead of Raw. And I've also got Heavy Metal, so my Heavy Slam actually does double damage. So if he wants to send out his Azumarill as a switch-in for it, if I predict it correctly, I can get a Heavy Slam off, and it's super effective because it is a Fairy type. Next, we've got Galvantula, who I also didn't nickname. I totally forgot. That is a big... I forgot to nickname these mons when I actually have the match. But we're going for Galvantula. And Galvantula is there pretty much for, as again, the Azumarill. He's got Slowbro. He's also got... Who else has he got? He's got Golbat, who we can get a Thunder off. We've got Seismitoad, who we can Energy Ball. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's a sizable amount on his team, and also got Sticky Web. So we can KO his team pretty quickly. Plus we can set up, and we can get some speed drops if we need to. Next, we have Pandora, our Lapras. Now, this Lapras has come through every single week for us. So I'm so glad I picked up Lapras. It's really surprised people. Macadii said the same thing. He said this is that Lapras surprised me. And to be fair, it's actually surprising me how well it's doing this season. This time I run in the leftovers instead of the choice specs, I believe I usually run. Just personal preference. I didn't want to run too many choice items on this team. We got Choice Scarf Haunter, which is there too. So that's my... If I need to definitely outspeed something, Choice Scarf Haunter can just come out, and, you know, we can see if we can finish something off really, really easily. And last but not least, we do in fact have our Yanmega. Now, Yanmega is awesome. He's really there so I can get a really fast mon. If he brings a really fast mon, which, I mean, Mega Scizor Bullet Punch actually does about 50%. So if he does get rocks up, it's going to be a big problem for me. And he is going to be able to finish Yanmega. So Yanmega is not going to have much of an assault against this team. He's also, I've got a fear of the Lapras as well. Not the Lapras, the Haxorus. That's why Lapras is there also. And it can also deal with the Slowbro and the Azumarill actually with Freeze Dry, which is really, really nice move. Love that move to pieces. The one thing that scares me about the Haxorus is actually the Earthquake. Haxorus gets Earthquake and it actually KOs Aggron by a sizable amount of damage. So if he does get any hazards up, he can potentially one-bang Aggron without a doubt. So it's a bit unfortunate, but hey. But that is the team for this week. Hopefully you go on to enjoy the match. Like I said, this match will not be commentated because, again, it's really, really late. And I do not want to disturb anyone. So we are going to be battling later and it's already about 7:30. So later being like 11 o'clock and family and stuff. So that kind of thing. So it will be a live, after commentary. It won't be live, unfortunately, but nevertheless, I'll see you guys in the battle. Enjoy. Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another week of PFC. And today, we are up against Xylophone. Now, it's been quite a difficult situation we're in. This is a really powerful team. He's picked everything I pretty much guaranteed he was coming to, well, he was going to bring to the battle. But unfortunately, it's going to be very difficult. So we're going to do our best. If you didn't see the team rep at the start of this episode, then go make sure you go back and check that. But here I was, as you can probably tell, this isn't a live commentary because it was really late again, so I didn't want to disturb anybody in bed. So unfortunately, it's not live. But he starts out with his Crystal. I start out with Galvantula. I was hoping he was going to lead either Azumarill. Trying to set up a belly dance. I was thinking it's a belly dance setup, but Azumarill. So I thought I'm going to start with the Galvantula, scare him out, and see what he can do, and see if we can get a sticky web. I can't stay in here. This Crystal is too powerful, so I switch out and I go out into Pandora. Unfortunately, goes for the Rock Blast, which is really, really, well, it's kind of a problem. I really didn't want to see this, but if I can land a Hydro Pump, this thing is dead. That is what I'm thinking here. But he is going to switch to resist this attack. Now, I should go Freeze Dry here, but the neutral play would be to hit Toxic. So whatever he sends out is Toxic, and then we should outspeed. This is my leftovers Lapras, actually. This is my Choice Specs Lapras. So I click Hydro Pump anyway. He's going to switch, and he's going to go out into Slowbro, which I should have clicked Freeze Dry. I knew he was going to switch out into a Water type. I could have made the pro play there, but I didn't. Now, I know I outspeed. I quickly try and do some damage calcs here, and Freeze Dry is definitely the option. Now, that was actually a low roll because it can do up to 90%. So that was quite a low roll, unfortunately. I was hoping for a little bit more. But I might as well take out this Slowbro. He does, in fact, switch and go out into Scizor. Very nice play on his part. Unfortunately, it does not next to nothing to Scizor. Now, Bullet Punch will kill me, so I can't stay in. I have to switch. Aggron is my defensive wall for this thing. This thing can't touch us. Now, I did misplay quite a lot with Aggron. See, the Bullet Punch did nothing. I did do a lot of misplays. I should have clicked Fire Punch right now. I don't think he knew I was carrying a Fire-type move. I should just click it. I do. He goes for U-turn, so I just revealed that I have Fire Punch, which is really, really bad. Did not want to reveal that right there. If I'd have gone for Earthquake or Heavy Slam, because I am, I think it's Heavy Steel is the ability name or something. Heavy Metal, sorry. I'd have done a mass amount of damage. It is a Rock type, so it will have done a lot. But I know I can't stay in against this thing. Earthquake will hurt a lot, and I had to switch. Literally did. So he goes to this, he gets his 3 rocks up, which is a big problem. We know how much rocks is a problem for my team. So here, I want to see what I can do to this Crystal. What can this thing do? Or what can I do to it? Now, if it goes for knockoff, it will kill me. It will 100% knock me out. So go for the Destiny Bond, and he goes for Spikes. Huge misplay because I'm Scarfed, so I have to switch, which is a real problem. If I'd have gone for Shadow Ball there, that would have done a decent amount of damage, and it would have forced him out into a switch. So again, that's the second misplay of the battle so far, and we're only 4 minutes into the battle. So I switch out into Pandora, does take a lot of damage, and he sets up another layer of spikes. Really not happy about this. He's going to switch here. See, I'm hovering over the freeze dry. Unfortunately, he outspeeds, which is really, really unfortunate. But I was expecting a switch there rather than a KO. But he does outspeed, so it makes perfect sense. So Pandora is gone, and I don't know what to do to this thing. I have no idea what to do to this thing at this point. So your Mega comes out. I know a Bug Buzz from this range will kill. So I go for the Protect, get the Speed Boost to guarantee me outspeeding. And then I can just click Buzz Buzz and it should absolutely obliterate this Trustle. I could have saved Pandora there, but again, I misplayed really bad with Pandora. And Pandora could have aided us to victory in this battle. So there goes the Bug Buzz, drops the Crystal, which I'm really, really happy about. That was something that I was looking at his team mirror in the prep, and I'm like, this thing is going to be an issue if he brings it. It really, really is. It's one of the bigger threats on his team. So I thought his option here is to go out into Scizor, because Scizor can Bullet Punch. There we go. It goes into Scizor. It can Bullet Punch and KO me. I go for Protect in order to see what he can do. Because obviously I want to feel out what he's going to do. So I do go for a Protect. I know I outspeed at this point if he doesn't go for Bullet Punch, which he does, so I know he's going to KO me, and I can't switch the Mega out and get him back in safely, so I just click Air Slash in hope that he does go for something else. I live on 3% and I get an Air Slash off, which is really nice. I did calc that an Air Slash actually did more damage than any other move. So out comes Aggron. That Stealth Rock damage and that Spikes damage actually killed me for this. Unfortunately, that is one downfall to this battle, which I noticed. Now, here I was predicting a Azumarill switch. He doesn't. I'm so mad. He goes for the fight. He goes for the Bullet Punch, I think. No, he does go for the switch and he comes out to the Slowbro. I was hoping for the Azumarill to get a heavy slam off, but never mind. So I can't stay in against this thing. Scold will in fact KO me. It will KO me no matter what, so I can't stay in. Plus, I've no Sturdy here, because that's not my ability. I've got Heavy Metal, and I'm already down to 68%, which is bad. So I go into Galvantula, take the Stealth Rock, take the Spikes. That breaks my Sash, and Scold doesn't actually kill. That was a low roll. There's a chance to kill, a really low chance, but it didn't kill. So it was Thunder, get rid of this thing, or Sticky Webs. Now, I wanted to Sticky Webs so I could slow down the rest of his team, because he has got quite a powerful, speedy team. So I do go for it. I think I should have gone for Thunder and risked the RNG, but I didn't. I should have risked it. I did have Compound Eyes. I would have KO'd this thing, and maybe I'd have got Sticky Webs up the next turn. So looking back at this match, that's what I should have done. That would have been the pro play at that point. Shadow Ball will kill at this point. It will, in fact, kill at this point, so I can just click Shadow Ball here and KO this thing. So there we go. Out goes the Slowbro. He should know by now I am Scarfed. He should know I'm Scarfed. Out comes the Scizor. And I should... If I don't... He's going to go for Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch is so overpowered as a Mega Scizor. The damage it does is unreal. It actually KOs Spectre. It actually KOs. So if he goes for Bullet Punch, Spectre's dead. But if he doesn't, and he goes for anything else, Shadow Ball should kill, if not almost kill. I didn't actually run calcs, but I switch, which was a big mistake. I should have KO'd that thing right there. It goes for Roost. It goes for Roost. Now, here, I'm thinking he's not going to switch. He's going to stay in at this point. Azumarill is probably predicting the Heavy Slam. So the Steel will... that would actually kill Azumarill, I think. Or very nearly kill. I didn't run the calcs on that, but it does do a lot of damage. But I do go for the Fire Punch here. This was the correct play. I should have clicked Fire Punch earlier when I had the opportunity. He knows I've got Fire Punch at this point, but he knows the Aggron tanks this Mega Scizor without fail. So unfortunately, then I could have done multiple things at this point. So I do, in fact, go for the Fire Punch at this point. There's no reason not to. I did want to go for Earthquake as a safe play, which I do go, and that was where I messed up. I wanted to go for Fire Punch. He does go for Defog and get rid of all of... Well, he gets rid of Sticky Webs, but he gets rid of all mine as well, which at this point is a bit redundant for him. There's only... Well, it would have helped him greatly against my Mega Pinsir. So it would have been nice to do it there, but there you go. I should have gone Fire Punch earlier. I'd have KO'd that thing right there. But it's going to get some more damage off me here, which is a big... I'm mad about clicking Earthquake. I should have stuck to my gut and just clicked Fire Punch. But there we go. Fire Punch is enough to take out the Mega Scizor. He didn't go Bullet Punch. I think he went for Roost, predicting me to go for Earthquake or something again. But anyways, out comes the Haxorus, right? From here on, I misplay so hard. I'm actually very mad when it comes down to my last 2 Mons. I'm still mad now. It's very disappointing. I misplay. I could have actually won. I could have just won. I could have won. I was so mad. I actually counted everything up. If I'd have killed his Azumarill at the end, then I could have actually lived and I could have won the match. So here's his Haxorus. This thing's a problem. I got it to Spectre. He's going to set up the D-Dance, which I knew was coming anyway. I didn't expect this thing to outspeed when I was Choice Scarfed. I know it's 1.5, and I get a double, which is really unfortunate. It actually outspeeds. So even if they're going, I wanted to click Destiny Bond here. I really did want to click Destiny Bond, but I didn't outspeed. So it didn't matter. There's the Destiny Bond. It does KO. And I actually swear in rage there, I will admit. Because I actually had the audio playing through the microphone, through my headphones currently. And I actually swear that I know that was a big mistake letting him set up like that. I was so mad at this point. I was so smart. I actually swear to myself. So here, I either go into Hercules and I try and get some chip damage, or... I actually go into Hercules. This was my biggest mistake. I should have gone into Aggron. I could live a hit. I could do mass amounts of damage and KO this thing. I'm running the calcs through at the moment. I can hear me typing away on the keyboard. But I could have run the calcs a bit better and run it through Aggron. Aggron can live an attack from this Haxorus. It can actually live an attack, which I should have gone and trusted my gut. So I do send out Hercules. And I do, in fact, go for a return. Or do I go for quick attack? I can't remember what I do at this point. Do I go for a return? I think... Yeah, I do. I go for a return. He outspeeds. One bangs me. That was literally GG. I even type it in chat at this point. This thing lives an outrage. I mean, he could have easily have clicked Earthquake and killed this Aggron. He even said that after the match, and I was team prepping against that. But Aggron can't kill me from this rage. That 2 Heavy Slams will kill. That leftover saves me from the next Outrage. And if that had gone that way around, and he'd have actually used Outrage on Aggron first, then I could have gone into my Hercules. Hercules could have gone for I think a return KOs. It has like a 90% chance of KO in this thing. So I would have KO'd this, and then, well, in fact, yeah, if it didn't kill, I'd have got a quick attack off. Quick attack would have killed, and then the Porygon could have come out, and I could have close combated and won the game. So I'm so mad, but it was a really nice match. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this match. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. Next week's match is against Richie, so that will in fact be a live commentary since we're both on the same time zone. So I will actually make sure we actually get to record live next week. I do apologise. Hopefully you like this, me breaking it down and learning from my own mistakes. I found this very insightful, and it's actually helped me out very much. It's helped me out quite a lot. So thank you very much for coming out to see this match. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you guys all next time. But have a wonderful, safe day. Bye for now.